had a class with him, and he sat in the corner with all of the other theater kids that were in this English class. I was a freshman, and it was my first class that I'd been to, and I didn't really know anyone. But he was over there in the corner, and again, you just could not help but notice him. He was just so infectious.
But it was during our first year of college. We were both living in the Tolman dorm. And even if I couldn't see Landen, I knew he was around because you could hear him. You could hear his infectious laughter or his singing, how he could take the most ordinary moments and turn them into spectacular memories.
But one of my first memories of Landen was when we were in the theater sitting in the house, and he leaned over to me and he had a big secret that he wanted to divulge to me. So he leaned over. It was dark. It was darker because there was rehearsals going on, and he said, "I have something I need to tell you." And I said, "What is it?" And he said, "I'm gay." And I said, "Yes, honey, I know." And I believe that's when we started calling each other honey. And we always called each other honey. We never used our names. To know him really was to love him.
And he was just this effervescent person. He walked into a room and the space immediately brightened. And when he was on stage, he just filled up the stage. You had to watch him. You couldn't look away. He was just had this energy that just emitted from him, and you wanted to watch and see more.
His innate joyfulness, I think just his being, just his state of being, encouraged you to want to do the same. And, that's kind of like a silly, subtle thing. He was also incredibly generous, loving, kind, so kind, which is kind of, feels like a flippant word, but when it related to him, it wasn't. Like he went out of his way to help people and do things for other people. He was always thinking about other people.
When we first heard of Landen's death, we were shocked. And so many people reached out to me, former students, former faculty members, audience members, all asking, what can we do to help remember Landen? And so we are so excited to announce the Landen Manning Jones Scholarship. It will be the first named scholarship to be specifically for music theater majors here at CMU.
He really did spend a lot of his time thinking about how his actions or behaviors could help other people.
He would want others to be able to have the same opportunities that he had.
Knowing that gift could go on to someone who's also pursuing the dreams that made him who he was would just mean the world to him.
This scholarship is so important. To be able to have a scholarship in his name is everything. And we can continue to tell his story of love and talent and caring and glamour and everything that he was.
So what can you do today? Well, first, you can give. Today is CMU's birthday and the Day of Giving. Even if you just give a small amount, every little bit helps to us reaching our endowment. But beyond that, today, if we bring in the most amount of individual donors, we actually will win another $5,000 that will go toward building this endowment to remember Landen's legacy.
Donate now.
Help us reach our endowment goal today.
Share it on your social media.
Message a friend who knew Landen and ask them to donate too.
Remember Landen.
Remember Landen.
Remember Landen.
Remember Landen.